G'day mates! Ever wonder what life in Australia is really like today? Is it all just kangaroos hopping down the main street and Crocodile Dundee-style adventures in the outback? Well, grab a cuppa because today we're peeling back the layers and diving deep into the heart of modern Australia. Forget the postcards for a minute because what we're about to explore is so much richer, more complex, and honestly, way more interesting. So, come with me as we uncover the real, contemporary Australia. When you picture Australia, what comes to mind? Probably endless sun-scorched deserts, stunning, pristine beaches, and that famous laid-back, no-worries lifestyle, right? And look, you're not wrong. We've got those in spades. But that's just the trailer. The feature film of modern Australia is a vibrant, bustling, multicultural society. It's a place with a booming arts scene that could rival any global capital, a strong and innovative economy, and a connection to Indigenous heritage that is becoming more and more central to our national identity. The Australia of today is a dynamic tapestry woven from ancient stories and brand new beginnings. So, let's bust some myths and get to the truth. One of the biggest misconceptions about Australia is that it's just this giant, empty landmass of deserts and beaches. While we definitely have some of the most breathtaking coastlines and rugged landscapes on the planet, the reality is that the vast majority of Australians, over 85% in fact, live in urban areas. We're one of the most urbanized countries in the world. People think everyone here is a surfer or a farmer, living a simple life by the sea or in the bush. But the truth is, most of us live in cities and suburbs, dealing with traffic, working in offices, and enjoying city life, just like people in London, New York, or Tokyo. Our cities are where the action is. From world-class restaurants and hidden laneway bars in Melbourne to cutting-edge museums and iconic galleries in Sydney, there's a whole side of Australia that often gets overlooked in the travel brochures. It's a sophisticated, creative, and fast-paced world that's waiting to be discovered. So the idea that everyone here lives a slow, rural life? That's myth number one, officially busted. Another common misconception is that Australia is a young country with no real history. It's true that the modern nation, as a British colony, was founded in 1788, but that's a tiny, tiny fraction of the human story on this continent. The history here is ancient and profound. Indigenous Australians have the oldest living culture on Earth, with a history that dates back at least 65,000 years. That's a timeline that's almost hard to comprehend. So, while our colonial history is relatively recent and has its own complex, often painful chapters, the story of this land and its people is one of the longest and most fascinating in the world. It's a story that's still being written, still being uncovered, and still shaping who we are today. The idea that we lack history? Completely false. Our history is one of the deepest on the planet. As you start to explore contemporary Australian life, you quickly realize how multifaceted this country truly is. Let's talk about the food scene. In cities like Melbourne, Sydney, Adelaide, and Brisbane, you'll find an obsession with food that's all about fresh, local ingredients and incredibly innovative flavors. Because of our multicultural makeup, Australian cuisine is a fusion of European techniques, vibrant Asian flavors, and increasingly, a focus on native Indigenous ingredients, things like lemon myrtle, wattle seed, and finger limes. It's an exciting, evolving culinary landscape that's gaining worldwide recognition. We've moved way beyond just meat pies and Barbies on the beach, although we still love a good one of those too. But beyond the cities, there's this deep, almost spiritual connection to the land. You feel it everywhere. It's in the way we talk about the weather, the way we flock to national parks on the weekend, and in our growing awareness of the environmental challenges we face. Australia is on the front line of climate change. We've seen devastating bushfires, floods, and the bleaching of the Great Barrier Reef. These aren't abstract concepts for us, they are real, present dangers. As a result, conversations around conservation, renewable energy, and sustainability are at the forefront of our national consciousness. These issues are deeply personal for many Australians and are driving real, tangible change in our communities and industries. It's a challenge that is forging a new part of our modern identity. So, from the buzz of urban living to the incredible diversity of our food scenes, from the serious environmental challenges we're tackling to the ancient and vibrant Indigenous cultures that form the bedrock of this continent, There is just so much to explore in modern Australia. This isn't a one-dimensional country. It doesn't fit neatly into a stereotype. Whether you're a city dweller who loves art and coffee, a nature lover who wants to explore rugged wilderness, a history buff, or a foodie, there is something for everyone in this complex and incredible country. It's a place of contrasts, of ancient landscapes and futuristic cities, of laid-back attitudes and a fierce drive for innovation. In conclusion, modern Australia is a country that is absolutely full of surprises. It's a place that will challenge your preconceptions. Yes, we have stunning landscapes and beautiful beaches, but we also have dynamic cities, a rich and complex cultural heritage, and a population that is grappling with some of the biggest questions of our time. It's a work in progress, a nation constantly evolving and redefining itself. I hope I've been able to give you a little glimpse beyond the cliches and into what life is really like down under today. It's a place I'm incredibly proud and fascinated to call home. Now, I'd love to hear from you. Have you been to Australia? What were your experiences, good or bad? What surprised you the most? Let me know in the comments below. I read every single one. And if you enjoyed this deeper dive and want to learn more about this fascinating country, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. In my next video, we're going to explore another facet of the real Australia that you won't want to miss. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.
Friday clock just hit 5. Shake the week off, feel alive. Jeans ripped at the knee, lipstick stains on whiskey. Neon lights through Uber glass, laughing at our working class. Monday's problems fade to gray, weekend vibes won't obey. Weekend vibes in stereo, baseline deep, let's move slow. Every worry left behind, dancing fools but hearts aligned. Sunday scary, stay away, we've got 48 to play. When the clock tries to intrude, we just turn up the mood, we just turn up the mood. You win out all than a dirt sheet, and every note I'm meant to be, trying to hold on to the day. Now we finally for say, ever crawling if tale, just our will can naked here. Live a battle with a cane, how we still fight away. Weekend vibes in stereo, baseline deep, let's move slow. Every worry left behind, dancing fools but hearts aligned. Sunday scary, stay away, we've got 40 to play. When the clock tries to intrude, we just turn up the mood, we just turn up the mood. Reaching for your stereo, baseline deep, let's move slow. Every worry left behind, dancing fools but hearts aligned. Sunday